Good morning. I am, hold on just a second. Maybe told you guys yesterday. I was taking off. I had another appointment to do today. It is Friday morning. I don't know wherever you are, but I am in Dallas. I'm about to cook me, make uh, my drink that I make in the morning with my collagen, my MSM powder, my, let's see, what is this? My superfood powder that I usually do. Um, and then I gotta make my shake for today. I'm about to get ready to go to the gym. So I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Black Ubiquity. Hello, Marilyn. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. So I guess y'all can be on the phone with me until then. With that, I might cook me some. Well, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna drink my little ritual drink that I do with my collagen first. I always do it on an empty stomach. It's always best to do collagen on your empty stomach so it can absorb in your system and everything. So I'm gonna do that. But tonight is gonna be my first night. I'm gonna do it every other Friday. I think I said it on my short. I do it every other Friday because some Fridays I go to events or I may go out on an outing, you know, with someone or whatever. And I'm not gonna do it every Friday, but every other Friday I'm gonna do Ready for Love. I'm gonna have some contestants on. Anybody is welcome, whether you're a male or female. And then at the end of them introducing themselves, what they like, what they don't like, I want to have people that will come up to see if maybe they match with that person, if they're compatible with that person. I think it's going to be fun if people really if people come and they are participating. I need human beings to volunteer. I'm just a nobody, just trying to have some, do something different on my platform, do something a little fun. I see how a lot of people do the drop the balloon and the Kendra G does her little thing. I forgot what the name of her show is. That's where I got the idea, actually. Well, I got the idea because it's another content creator that was telling me I need to do one called um, For the Love of Selena. And I was like, no, that's okay. Don't need any YouTube love. So I'm good with meeting people in person. But I thought it was a great idea, just to spice up um, my platform. So I hope that you guys will attend. I put it at 6 p.m. It is likely to change times just depending on once I finish with my errands and everything that I need to do. But I'm gonna keep it at 6 for the time being because 6 is a good time. And I'm kind of one of those people. It's hard for me to sit down for a long time talking. That's just irritating to me. Hey Vaughn, how are you? I get bored kind of fast. So I'm gonna be on here all day, all night. I just can't do it. I don't see how people can do it, but maybe if you ain't nothing to do, or it's enjoyment for you. But honey, after 2 hours, it had to be something really just fantastic. Hey, chill for me to be on this app more than I'm talking about talking and entertaining people for 4 hours. That's just a lot for me. It's just a lot. So I hope that you guys come and enjoy the Love on YouTube at 6 p.m. I think it is going to be very interesting. Sorry, I'm doing 100 things at one time. I think it's going to be very interesting. So please come out and chill out. And if you would like to come on my platform and tell me what you're looking for. I'm gonna ask you a few questions about yourself. What type of things you're looking for in a relationship? What are some of your name 3 weaknesses and name 3 strengths that you have? Are you looking for something like friends with benefits? Or are you actually looking for love? Because a lot of people are just looking for fun. They don't want anything serious. And like I said, this is not, if it helps make people connections, it's a great, but this is just for fun. Like, hope people don't take it just that serious, but, because some of them people that do the pop the balloon, some of them don't even be serious. Most of them have, boyfriend and girlfriends to be on the show. So, can't always go by that. But it's just fun. It's just fun. So, I hope that you guys come out and show out and show up. And show up. I ain't talking about nothing too much today. I am just chill. I'm in a very chill mood. I was fussing a little bit yesterday, but not really fussing, but just talking about these old silly folks and how we are constantly on fake tube, fake ass folks. But anyway, I'm not doing too much of nothing right now. Like I said, just trying to prepare myself to go to the gym and work out, so I don't be looking like a chunky monkey. And I'm trying to, I'm doing a lot better. One thing when you are trying to change your life, you have to work on not only your mind, make sure your mind, that you're in order, and then you got to work on your body. So it starts, what's that say, mind, heart, and soul, or something like that. So I'm working on my spirituality, and working on my fitness. So I'm having to watch more of what I eat, even though I love me some Wingstop. Oh my gosh. Talk about original hot, extra wet with fries, which is a bad idea. So maybe I can change up and do celery sticks or something. I don't like carrots too much. But I just been trying to work on me. That's one of the best things to do, is to work on you and to watch your circle. And don't tolerate anybody's BS. That's another thing. Don't tolerate anybody's BS. and work on you. Make sure you the best version of yourself. So I've been trying to really do that. I've been staying in my own lane, focusing on what I want to focus on. I start back school next week. So not really looking forward to that. More papers. But I'm almost finished with this degree, so I'm gonna stick in there. I'm almost finished. I got through one degree, I can get through another one. So I'm not really looking forward to can anybody hear me? Because I don't hear, I don't see anybody moving. I don't see anything. Maybe y'all are just listening. But can anybody put a 1 in the chat if you're still here? So yeah. So I got that going on. So in order to want what, in order to get what you want in life, you have to make sure not only that your mindset is together, you got to make sure, your spirit is together. You got to make sure that you're all together. It's some people that they focus a lot on their outer appearance, but their inner appearance is lacking. You know what I'm saying? They got a bad spirit, bad understanding. Can you put something in the chat to let me know you're there? I need to know if you're there or not. Because I don't want to keep talking and you're not there. Let me see. I'll put some, because sometimes this internet be tripping. I don't know. Nobody's saying anything. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, because y'all act like I'm just talking. I don't want to be talking to myself. Yeah. But thank you, Marilyn, for at least doing that. Because I was just like, man, I feel like I'm talking to myself. I ain't see no moving, no popping. And if you, today I will also be doing my cash giveaway today. Like I said, it's going to be a small little gift. Maybe you can get some coffee and a donut. But I'm going to be also doing that today as well. But a lot of people be focusing on their outside and thinking, oh, their outside will attract the right person. But if your inside is jacked up, if your spirit is jacked up and you can't get along with nobody, or you have a lot of different issues, with trusting people and not trusting people, because sometimes that's hard within itself. You just gotta be discerning and try to trust, hopefully you'll be trusting the right person. But a lot of people focus on their outside. They focus on their material, their monetary, what they have in the bank and what car they driving, but they jacked up from the floor up. You know what I'm saying? Just got a negative spirit. They creepy. They think they entitled. It's a lot of different issues people got going on, but they focus on the outside and they focus on monetary things. And most people need to go to therapy, and I don't try to tell people what they need to do, because what you may do and what I may need to do is totally different. That will help us, but some of these folks out here, they just have no idea how extreme they are. And some of that stuff that people do, it's not even becoming. I was telling y'all, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I had to kind of change some things about me, because some things, they're just kind of silly. You know what I'm saying? Why did I do that? So, but that's a part of getting to know, that's a part of you knowing who you are, and holding yourself accountable. So, I know I hold myself accountable, because I try to eat very healthy, but I'm hold myself accountable. Sometimes I like fried foods, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna take accountability for that, honey, because I will go in there and give me some. Oh, go and give me some wing stops and some fried fish, or cook some fried chicken. I forget all about. Oh, I should need to go do some baked chicken and all this kind of stuff. So I'm trying to hold myself accountable that I don't continue, because cholesterol is a big factor, especially in the African American community. A lot of the times, heart disease, high cholesterol, strokes, and that's very prevalent in the black community. So I've been having to say no to some things that I love, you know, and that's just a part of life. Some things you just got to say no to. You got to let it go. Got to let go of bad habits. You can't keep making excuses for bad habits. I don't like going to the gym. There's too many people there. And a lot of times, I just don't like going. But I make myself go. So I've been trying to go like 3 days a week, but I'm going up to 4. So I've been just trying to stay active, doing my 25 to 30 minute cardio. Then once I do that, then I get on my weights. So one day I'll do glutes, my legs, and then the next day I'll do my upper body. So I've been doing that. At my job, hey Cece, at my job they have an elevator, and instead of me getting on the elevator, I take the stairs. I go up, and it's a very big middle school, so and it's a lot of stairs. So I take the stairs, so that that's some steps in. Then I go to the gym. So I've been pretty consistent in the last few weeks. Every now and then I have my lazy days. I just don't feel like doing jack. And I think you can have maybe 1 or 2 days of that. But after that, you have to get out of it and you have to get back on it. So that's what I've been trying to do. And I appreciate you guys if you come back tonight, because like I said, I'm doing that Ready for Love thing, and I want to have some people to join my live stream that would be interesting. Like I said, I'm just trying to do something fun and creative, but you know how that goes. You have to have people that actually want to participate in it. So sometimes, and I can't worry about it. I'm just gonna go live. So whoever's live, they just live hell, and those who want to come around, they can. Like I said, this is gonna be every other Friday. It's not gonna just be one Friday. Be every other Friday. So next Friday I won't be doing it because I'll be out and about doing my thing. So the next Friday, like I said, it'll be every other Friday. I'll do it this Friday, and just hope that you guys will join. I would cam up, but I'm a little bit, when you're at the house, shoot, I want them people. I don't really like clothes, so I don't think that's appropriate for YouTube. So I ain't gonna cam up right now, but I will be camming up tonight. So just come on and join me, have a good time with me. If you want to bring your tequila, want to bring your wine, you're more than welcome. Like I said, let's laugh, let's just have a good time. So what's going on, CC? Are you still there? Are you done gone on? What's the deal? What's the dealio? What's going on in these YouTube streets? Rodney and Nacho, for, I don't know if some of you guys know them because you know I follow other sectors, but they had a really good live last night talking about the conspiracy theories of is there aliens and all of that. And I thought that was interesting. And see, that's fun to me. I'm a conspiracy theorist person. Like, I'm one of those people. I read up. I especially, um, I would say, back in the day, I was an avid reader. I mean, I would always be reading some type of literature or something. I was just really into it. I liked reading a lot of English literature, even a lot of African history and things like that, biblical history. I was always into that. And they were talking about that. Is there any aliens? Do y'all think it's any aliens? Because I just think that they're fallen angels, and you know that have disguised themselves under being an alien, but they're extraterrestrial. That's for sure. They're supernatural. So, um, I don't believe in aliens. I believe in the fallen ones, the Watchers, and those are the people that, those are the entities, I'll say, that has given men and women a lot of hidden knowledge, especially in the occult. Um, and so that's what they were talking about last night. So that was a pretty interesting live. I actually enjoyed it. Hey Ryan, I really did, and I wanted to get more into it. I was driving. You know me, I'm always driving and watching the road. Um, so I really thought that was interesting. See, I talked about some of that stuff, you know, before, but you know, of course, with my platform and me not always being pushed in the algorithm, um, I'm not always seen, but I do talk a lot about different things that are going on in the world. Like when I was talking about sex magic, you know, some people were interested in it, and some people were like, a little weird. But it does happen. It is been going on for since before the beginning of time, I would say. Um, hey Ryan, hey Royalty. So I talk a lot about that already on my channel. So, but it's like when you're not pushed in the algorithm, and I said, you know, what can I do? I'm gonna have to ask a few content creators that I know and trust, and ask them how do they get pushed in the algorithm a little more, and and see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Let me drink my little drink. Thank you. I had to drink my little drink of collagen so I can keep my skin tight and right. Then I have my superfood. So I was trying to figure out um, what can I do to get pushed in the algorithm. I need to ask a couple of people that I, you know, trust and deal with. But I don't know if y'all seen that. You said I believe that when likes are up, you can be put in the algorithm. That's what I heard from another content creator. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I asked you guys press the like button 2 times on the screen. Like I said, this was just a little live that I was just trying to do, to kind of advertise people to come up for Ready for Love. I need some brave souls, somebody that want to help me out a little bit for my first live, and maybe we can keep this going. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to make some moves. I don't want to be, I want to be well versed. I don't want to be doing one type of content. I want to do a lot of things. I really wish I could interview. I really would like to interview like celebrities and stuff like that. I would love that. Celebrities, civil rights leaders, interesting people. Like, I really enjoy that. Number one, I'm nosy. And I'm very, well, I'm going to just say I'm inquisitive, okay? I enjoy hearing people's stories. I enjoy getting things out of people that are challenging, even though you probably won't get too much out of me. But I enjoy sometimes getting it from other people. And because I find certain people interesting. I don't find everybody interesting, but certain people I do find interesting. Now I want to interview them. You know, and everybody, yeah, you're right, Royalty. I guess I have to kind of get out of my comfort zone because, you know, I'm just little old me, so it's not like they would know me. But guess I could. Um, Sometimes you just don't know how to go about it, you know? Um, but and plus I ain't got, look, I ain't got the money to be paying these folks. Most of these people they want money. I don't be having, look, I can't pay you no $1,000 for no interview. So, but you're right. It's not gonna hurt to try to reach out. Is this real, Chase? What's up? What's up? Thank you. That's a real, Chase. I ain't doing nothing. About to hit the gym, eating some eggs. And I took off today because I have an appointment at 1. So I was like, yeah, I'm doing it tonight. Selena, or was it Love and YouTube with Selena? I'm going to have contestants to come up. Now, I don't have anybody that said, oh, I'm going to do it. But hopefully, I'll have some brave souls to come up. And I am hoping that people will attend. But, you know, a lot of people are drawn to the beef. So, we'll see how that go. And then you get people squeezing your number, so we'll see how they go. Yeah, Chase, they auditioning for love, honey. Like Kendra G, you know her show, Pop the Balloon. I want to do something kind of like that, but just with a Selena twist in it. I think that's fine. You are good at what you do, so I believe that you will do good in whatever you decide. Thank you so much, Royalty. I appreciate it. You know, and I've said this before. Sometimes, as a small content creator, you get a little discouraged. Um, I don't really have the time to really invest in, like, YouTube a lot. Sometimes I just go whenever I can. I don't have a lot of the editing skills. And sometimes I wonder if I'm even interesting enough to be honest with you. And sometimes it can be a little discouraging because, you know, I try to support people, but you don't always get that in return, you know? And I can't worry about that. I just have to just keep doing me. And those that will support and, you know, be a part of, you know, what I'm doing over here, I'm definitely going to support them. And they going to, and, you know, and hopefully we can build with each other. I can't worry about, which is hard sometimes because you be like, can't worry about who's going live when I'm going live. I can't worry about what drama sell, you know, drama sells, because it does at the end of the day. Anybody that says it doesn't is lying. It does sell, unless you are already a big content creator, have a name for yourself, and you already been talking about certain things. Some of these people have been on YouTube for years to get to where they are. You know, some things just didn't happen overnight for some people. And but, you know, for me, I kind of get it out the mud. I came on here by myself doing my thing, and it's like it hasn't always been easy. That's for damn sure. Some days I really thought about just disappearing, because some of these people on here are crazy. So, you know, you live and you learn, and those that, you know, want to come by, they will. Some people just like staying in the bushes and hearing what you got to say. Now, what I think is creepy, those that don't like you be in the bushes trying to hear everything you saying with they weird self. You said I'll tune in, so that means I need to come out the. Oh, I'm not. Listen, Chase, I'm not on there for. I'm interviewing other people that want love. Not, you know, I'm not doing it. So yeah, Chase, I'm not doing it. But I would, you know, if you do have some time, you can, you know, come up or whatever and tell what you looking for or whatever. Even if you are dating someone or you are, you know, involved with someone, you can come on there too, talk about what you like, what you don't like, what are your your weaknesses or some of your strengths. You know, what's your ideal of a great partner for you, you know, things like that. I'm gonna be asking, so you're welcome to come up too, you know. But no, it's not for me. It's not for the love of Selena. It's love on YouTube. So I'll be interviewing other people, you know, and if people are interested in them, I'll tell them to drop their Instagram. And if people are interested, then they can go on their Instagram and look up, you know, or send them a DM, and, you know, hey, go on from there. You said, oh, okay. I was about to say, you cheating on me already. No, it was, you stupid. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just, um, I'm doing it for, you know, other people. Like I said, it's just something I'm trying to bring something new, you know. People talk about relationships a lot, and I discovered that not all people, but a lot of people are lonely out here, and they get into relationships out of convenience, or they get into relationships, you know, basically because they're lonely. Hell, I mean, it is what it is, and so I know for me, I don't settle, you know, when I'm dating someone or whatever. Like, I have to see, are we compatible? Do you kind of want some of the things that I want, you know? Which would be, I'm gonna say, some of the foundation of, if it's somebody you can see as a life partner, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you've been married before, Chase. You know, sometimes people get married for not always the best reasons, and sometimes it is, but it just don't work out. So, a lot of times I hear just from men, just talking to men, like on my job or just dealing with men, a lot of their mistakes they had said it's because they were with people because of convenience. The lady seemed nice, she was doing things for him, and they just thought it was the right thing to do, and it was just because they were just tired of going through different situations. And then I hear about a lot of that, and so I was just like, you know what, um is it would it bother people? Well, some people don't like to wait. Waiting for the right person can be kind of difficult, challenging at times, because let's just say, you know, we got to realize everybody's not perfect. um Everybody's not perfect, but you know, nobody's perfect. At the end, you know, and we have to just find out what's going to be best, you know. um but I think getting with someone out of convenience, or being with someone because it just seems like the right thing to do, because right now you just lonely, you don't want to be alone anymore. It's not always the best reason. It's not the best reason, but you know, people do it every day. So I just want to have that discussion. That's why I named it Love on YouTube. Anybody that's on YouTube looking for love, or looking for companionship, or just looking for maybe a situationship. Situationships to me are never lasting and never really good. But you know, maybe some people have had good stories out of it. I don't know. But I just want to talk about that tonight. I think it would be fun. Chase, I wish you'd be one of my contestants, honey. And you can show people how cute you are, looking like a little milk dud. But I think it'd be cute. Okay, I was about to say you. Okay, yeah. So you come up here looking like a little chocolate milk dud. But yeah, that's what it's gonna basically be about. Um, and then I'm also going to do a cash prize too, and I'm gonna, you know, yeah, it's only gonna be one, one cash prize, honey. Shoot, it's be the beginning of the month. What, the beginning of the month, honey? It's about, no, it's not. What's today? Today is, well, shoot, the first of the month is coming around. So, honey, but I will be giving out something tonight. So yeah, just tune in. Like I said, I put it at 6 p.m. So if you're not out getting a margarita or getting a beer, come on through. You know, most Friday nights people go to the bar, they go out. So like I said, I don't I'm not going out this Friday. Maybe next Friday. So that's why I planned it to do it this Friday. But yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting live stream. But like I said, you gotta find people that actually will be interested in it. And then at the end, I might have people that come up, like married people or people that's been in good relationships, to come up and give their advice. Like that would be to that person, you know, that would be a good kind of twist to it too. But really, um, I'm just tired of doing the same old, same old. I just wanted to do something that I felt like maybe would be exciting, would be fun. And I want people to see I have a lighter side to me. I'm not just so intense, and I'm just not so serious all the time. I do have a lot of, you know, people don't really see my fun side, because really I don't let a lot of people see a lot of things because I'm a private person, but I am a fun person. I do enjoy when I do get to travel, and and I go different places. I go a lot of different places just in Dallas, and you guys don't know it because I don't ever put it on here. I'm not one of those people to like put everything on social media. Number one, I don't think that's safe. And number two, for me, it's not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? I don't think everybody should know what you're doing, who you with, and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want nobody prying into my stuff like that. So, and then you never know, like I said, who's monitoring you, who's looking at your page. People are not right in the head or the spirit. They be doing some really weird stuff. And if you don't believe in witchcraft, I mean, not believe, but if you don't know that there is people that do witchcraft and they monitor your life to see what you're doing, baby, I don't know what to tell you. And I'm not saying go around here being scared all the time, but what I am saying is move in wisdom and caution. So I don't believe in putting my personal life all on here. Now, there's some things I will share with you guys because I feel it's something, that may have something to do with the topic, or it may be something that I'm just like, want you to know, hey, I'm doing this or I've done this. But it's pretty much after the fact, not while I'm doing it. You don't know what type of things people are scheming and all that kind of stuff. And people be just doing some weird stuff. So, and I just don't think everybody should have access to you, to your personal life personally. Um, so I have really just stayed to myself on my private, but I go a lot of different places. I be a lot of different, gatherings and things like that. But I don't put that on YouTube. I'm just not that person. When I go traveling, most of the time y'all won't even know until either I say something about it or, but I ain't gonna put all of that on there. Um, yeah, I'm just not. And, but some things I think just need to be left alone. Because again, you don't know who is listening to you, who is watching you. So I could be talking right now, and I got somebody that hates my guts watching me, you know? And people, like, sometimes people, and I don't mean to be a doom kind of gloom person, but people be speaking word curses on you. People be trying to cast spells on you. People just be trying to see what you got going on. Now they can't stand you. They don't like you, but they watching you. Watching every area of your life if they can. They can get a glimpse. So it's never good to put your whole life, and that's why so many people have problems, because they think that they're showing everybody how great their life is, but really, they're a easy target, because everything that happens in the physical realm, it happens in the spiritual realm first. So they think that they really doing something by making people jealous that they got it going on and their life is just so great, you know. In reality, most of the time these people, they just putting on a show. So I never wanted to be fake like that and put on a show for people, you know. Um, that's why I say a lot of times this is, uh, you know, this is fake tube. It's not YouTube, because a lot of the times people put on the front their life like it's so good. They got it going on. They never show you the bad parts of their life. They never experience some struggles, because they want you to believe that everything is great. They got it going on. They got this going for themselves. They got that going for themselves. But you'll never see the struggles that they actually go through. Every now and then, I'll tell you about certain struggles that I've dealt with. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you about certain things and challenges that I'm dealing with because, number one, I don't have it going on. And I'm just like everybody else, just trying to find my way. So, but if you notice, people want to show you the great things in their life because really, when they turn the camera off and turn the phone off and they're living in reality, they're struggling internally, not always external, but internally. Um, People be putting on the front, and really, I don't have time for it. You know, kind of when I'm feeling away, and when I'm pretty good, you know. And most of the time, if I'm feeling away, most of the time, I will not come online because it may be translated another way to somebody when it's totally different in the but the way I'm expressing it, it comes off a certain way. So I know for me, when I'm feeling away, somebody don't piss me off, or something in my personal life is just not going the way I want it to go, I stay off of YouTube. Stay off. But I also let you know there's certain struggles I have, certain insecurities, but it's limited. It's not like I'm telling you everything in my life, and no, I'm not stupid. I'm not that naive to think that everybody likes you, everybody supports you, everybody's your friend. 99% of people don't care nothing about what you're going through. And even some of the people that say that they like you, they don't care either. So it's good to have a small circle of people that accept you for who you are. And most of all, you need to be your own best friend. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be just you anyway. So, I don't know. Um, People are very interesting. Human beings are very interesting. I spend I haven't been living a long time, but I spend a lot of my time being a people pleaser. And that got me absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. Because at the end of the day, you won't get it in return. I'm not in my feelings. I'm just telling the truth. I'm not I'm not mad. I'm not sad. I'm just telling you how it is sometimes. But when you do meet good people, like I have, you learn to appreciate them more. You learn and you understand that people don't live forever. Show people appreciation. I have some good friends. But my best friend, one of my best friends, is my sister. One of my sisters. So one of my sisters that helped with raising me. My other sisters and brother, like my daddy had other kids. But the one I'm closer to, my best friend, we have the same mother, different fathers. I appreciate her. I show her appreciation because my sister was there when I was sick. And I have other friends that I tell you guys about sometimes. I have a guy friend, just a really just a nice person. And he always gives me my flowers. It feels good when people can give you your flowers and you can give them theirs. It's nothing more than having people that appreciate you and you appreciate them. It's the best feeling. Some people don't see you as valuable enough. You know, some people don't see you as valuable at all. That's why when you're looking for love, some people looking for love instead of love finding them. Sometimes I even tell myself, sometimes you gotta be patient. Sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone. Sometimes you gotta just face your fears, you know? I tell myself that too. So, as you get older, you live, you learn, and you really just appreciate people because people don't live forever. You don't live forever. You may live forever on the other side, wherever that is. Some people think they come back as an animal or another person. Some people think you go to hell or heaven. Some people think if you're okay, you go to purgatory. But wherever you go, you're going to be living forever. So you might as well do the best you can on this side and try to treat people right and appreciate those moments with good people that you've had. That's what I think. But who am I? You know, like I said, I don't even think, and sometimes I even wonder, is it even worth me coming on here and talking about certain things and expressing myself? Is it even worth it? Because I'm going to be honest with you. People do not, it's just about it's about who you like. It's about who you like. Shout out to Kwame Brown for that, because he wasn't lying. It's about who you like. And everybody that smiles in your face, everybody that speaks to you, everybody that they like you, they don't really like you like that. They just front. And then some people do. Some people do. I notice people are like, they're like fans. They're not supporters, but they're like fans. Like some people are like, some people will support you good and bad and indifferent. Some people will, be able to tell you, well, maybe you should do this, maybe you should change that or whatever. To try to help you out and give you some constructive criticism. But then I do notice that there is some times where people are just, they're just there just to just to be there because it's the popular thing to do. It's the thing what everybody else is doing rather than what they really feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just go with the wave. They just try to fit in, and and then some, some people like me. I do things differently because, and I don't care what nobody say. I do things differently. I do it the way I want to do it and how I see fit. But sometimes I'll just be like, I wonder sometimes doing things differently, does that keep you kind of isolated sometimes? If I was to go along with the wave, then honey, hey, if I was to be all in the beef and going at people that I used to like, people that I don't like I'm thinking my channel be booming, making up new beef with people that I hadn't had a problem with, but I'm feeling away. People are just they different. So it's just interesting how fickle people can be, how fickle I can be at times. Before I talk about anybody else, I talk about me first. Because sometimes, depending on the day, depending on what you did, depending on how I'm feeling about what you did, that's what I'm going by. And it's just sometimes I've met some people that I'm just like, oh, I thought you cool. Then you meet them, you be like, I don't really like you. Like, you're annoying. Like, you are a butthole. Like, you are all of that. So, that's why I say you just, just wait and observe people. Because, honey, some people are never what they really seem to be. And I'm just going to be honest with you. And that's even when you are ready for love or whatever, or looking for love. People are never what they seem to be. So, heed with caution. That's all I can tell you. About to start getting ready. Let me get my butt together so I can get up out this house. Because it really ain't too much to talk about, and most people don't want to hear you keep going over stuff anyway. So, um, some people they get bored fast. They gotta go where somebody's cussing and fussing, and and if there's any suggestions that you have for me, just let me know. Put them in my comment section. I am not against constructive criticism. Now, depending on how you give it, I can become defensive. But if you giving it to me and you mean well by it, and I can kind of tell that you just giving me a suggestion on what I can work on or what I can maybe talk about, then by all means, please leave a comment. I appreciate constructive criticism. Not being malicious, not being sarcastic, because I know the undertones and I know I was at the gym and this security officer, she stopped me. She's like, "Oh, your nails are so cute. Even though they need a feel, they still are cute." Not about to say, "Ma'am, you didn't even have to say that part." And I'm like, the shade in that compliment, like that half-ass compliment at that. But see, I catch on to stuff real quick, but I don't. I just let people make it because I'm like, listen here, you don't know me, but I'm gonna keep it cute. I just said, okay, well, thank you, and I walked off because I'm like, I don't. That was uncalled for. Just say your nails look cute, but you be knowing when people be throwing shade. Like I'm not crazy, but I don't shy away from constructive criticism. I learn not to be defensive, especially when people are giving it to you and they mean well by it. And there you can kind of tell. Some people they be throwing shade, you be like, I caught that, okay, heifer. I caught that, man, you know. So, Yeah, people be trying to throw shade, but I can accept constructive criticism for the most part. Some people, I'm just like, stay away from me. But my patience is bad, and I ain't got time. But yeah, yeah, these, like I said, people are something else. I was telling y'all yesterday about when you don't do what people want you to do, they be feeling away. I don't care. I don't care not one bit. Because at the end of the day, most of these folks, they ain't gonna, they just about mess anyway. Fake ass. So that's why I don't tolerate folks too much anymore. It's certain people, my patience, I don't know. It's because I've been around those bad kids all the time lately. I don't know. Maybe my tolerance is a little shorter than usual. But, I ain't gonna fool with it. Double tap the screen 2 times. I appreciate it. But I don't know who's still listening in my bushes. Hopefully it's somebody that I like and that like me. And not just hearing to be nosy to see if I'm talking about them. Hey 309. Hopefully it's somebody that ain't trying to see if I'm talking about them. Because I might just be. And if I see you, I might not be giving you no subliminals. I might just call your name out. Or maybe I blocked you. I don't know. I'm washing my dishes so I don't have to do that later on. I said I cooked some breakfast. I had a rude guy that came in yesterday, man. And this guy was rocking with me. I thought he came in like he bipolar. Came in crazy. I'm like, what's going on with this Negro? And see, the thing is about it, before you get crazy with people, you know what other people are going through. But because people don't care and they feel like their problems is more important than yours, they come in with the disrespect. And I'ma just say, what's his name? Randy? You're not welcome over here. I didn't appreciate that. You were out of order, sir. And you probably one of them that's in them bushes. But you was out of order, sir. And you actually owe me an apology because that was downright out of order and downright disrespectful. So you are not welcome over here. Um, One thing I will not accept, somebody just being disrespectful, and I haven't been disrespectful to them. Keep yourself away from over here. And if some folks, I'm gonna just say this, and if like I said, you come in, I'll let you know if I'm talking about you. With some folks, you started off cool, but you ended up weird. And I don't know where it came from or who got in your ear, but baby, I've been the same person since you met me and since you've been on here. So you got people in your ear saying stuff and you believed it. Keep on believing it. Cause I don't want to have nothing to do with nobody like that. Let me tell you, and I tell people this all the time. When you come off weird to me, and you think I owe you something, and I don't know you from a can of paint, and you start coming off weird to me, and acting like I did something to you when I didn't, stay away from me. Cause it be people like that. You ain't did nothing to them, and whatever they feeling, it's their feelings. It doesn't mean that it's actually the truth. You understand? A lot of times I have feelings on certain things and certain people. but it didn't make it the truth. It just made it a feeling, and feelings are very fleeting. Doesn't make it reality. And people's perception makes it reality, but that doesn't mean that it's actually the reality of the situation or the person for that matter. But you'll have a lot of times people get things in their head, or they'll let other people in their ear about certain people because they don't like them or they feel away. And then they start putting you in that box and calling you weird shit and subliminals and thinking you don't catch it. One thing about me, I'm very smart. I may come off like a dumb blonde, but I am very smart and I read things really well. I may not say a lot of things because, I'm just not one of those people to let you know what's in my hand. But I'm not slow by a long shot. Oh, yeah. I'm not slow by a long shot. I may sound dumb to people, but I'm very observant. I don't say a lot, keep my opinions to myself for the most part, but I'm not slow. I just haven't told you yet. I haven't read you your rights. But once I get to going, there is no stopping me. I'm one of those people like I will I'll let you make it. I'll let you pretend like, oh, I don't see anything. Oh, we're good. We're cool. I'm seeing everything. I'm hearing everything. But you got some real weirdo people on here that pretend like they genuine, pretend like they real people with they fake ass. And then when they feel away, instead of them um really just being like, hey, I got this problem with you, or not just that, just not making it about them. Everything ain't about it. Everything that you may feel about another person may not be about you. You know what I'm saying? So, and I understand that. That's why a lot of times I don't jump out the window with things, because I understand everything ain't about me. Some of these creepy people, they know you, they say, oh, you're a genuine person. Oh, I like you. You real. You this, you that. And then all of a sudden, you don't do what they want you to do. You didn't respond they want the way they want you to respond. Then they start acting goofy and weird. Real goofballs. So I'm like, if you come in my chat, I'm going to let you know who I'm talking to, who I'm talking about. You said, with this thing, you actually have to pay attention. You dig, you may see what that person may think is not what really is. It's right. 309. It is more than meets the eye. And you got those same weird people that pretended like they rocked with you and all of that. And they be watching you and stuff like that, trying to hear what you saying. And listen, there's some people I don't even watch no more. And I was cool with certain people. I don't even watch them no more. Cause if I think you might be saying something, that's why I say it ain't all about me. I have to put myself in order. It ain't all about me. So sometimes people be going through stuff. But I do understand, especially on here, YouTube makes you, and social media makes you very paranoid with people. I'm going to be honest with you. And sometimes it's unwarranted. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all, um, you know, have maybe misjudged somebody. Or we may have thought a certain thing about somebody. And most of the time, sometimes it's not always the truth. It's just what we feel. And see, one thing I know, Feelings will get you in trouble. Feelings will get you in trouble. What about the facts? What about the facts? You know? And you'll see when some people, they start rocking with you because another person don't rock with you, or they may put in that person mind that you something that you not. And people say, oh, they showing who they are. Yeah, I'm showing who I am, and I've been me ever since. Never pretend to be somebody I wasn't. I'm not no witch. I'm not no crazy person, no crazy female. At least not like that, crazy as far as mentally unstable and insane. But, I got my ways. I can get ignorant at times, but pretty much the same. I'm not no psycho. So, but people be putting stuff on you that don't fit. And that's fine. That's fine. Keep watching in the clouds. You said, big business project. I don't have time for these type of clowns. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what's wrong, right, to your face, positive and correct. Right, right. Try to hide they self. Then want to project and deflect and put it on you. Get your ass on somewhere. But I just had to say that because these people, like I said, you get some of these content creators with these subliminal little titles, then they start acting strange towards you. You be like, I'm gonna just stay away from you because I don't know what type of time you on, and I'm not on that time. All I like I tell people, I'm a young lady trying to make it. I ain't got time to be worried with no foolishness, trying to do no diabolical stuff behind the scene. I'm just trying to make it like everybody else. Make some money and get the hell up off of here. And if I can help somebody in the meantime, then help someone with an encouraging word or whatever. Insightful news or whatever. But I'm not trying to do nothing diabolical to nobody on here. Not trying to put no spells on people. I ain't trying to do none of that. I brush my teeth again. I ate. I ain't trying to do none of that. So, I don't know. Just cause they would do it, don't mean I would, or somebody else gonna do it to them. I had somebody come to me and ask me about something, and they called me. What pissed me off is, if you seen how I move, don't question me. That don't question me. If you see how I move, and I ain't did it to nobody else, and you ain't seen me do it, don't question me. Don't go by what somebody else say. Go by me, who I am, what I've displayed. Go by what I've displayed to you, what you've seen. See, a lot of people, you gotta watch who carry you to, who send you. I mean, was it uh carry the bone? Because a lot of times when people be carrying a bone, sometimes they have ulterior motives on why they do what they did, why they said what they said. And a lot of times people don't like peace. A lot of times people like confusion. They like confusion, and they like people not to just get along. They love conflict. And see, when you find people that's carrying a bone and they don't have the full facts, you should be questioning them. Don't question me. So when a person do that to me, and I have did nothing but being respectful to you, and you try to question me, I have already dismissed you. Goodbye. I don't need to put no spell on you. I don't need to speak no curses or lie on you. I'm just gonna move around. Cause you showed your ass with me. And I'm one of them folks. I just don't give a lot of chances. I just don't. Once you rub me the wrong way, uh-uh. Especially if it's something that I know you should know better on. No. We don't need to talk. We don't need to be reconciled. We don't need to do none of that. If some folks, they think you kind of cold-hearted when you do that, but I love myself more than um than you. Say that. And if you gonna believe what other people say instead of knowing me for myself and how I have treated you and dealt with you, then you believe it. Believe it. And see, I don't have time for people that's wishy-washy. If you wishy-washy just because you didn't get your way or I didn't respond the way you wanted me to respond to you, then keep being that way. You know? Keep being that way. Keep being that way. One thing, we all have our ways. We all have been, kind of wishy-washy with people. But once we mature and we see we don't like it when people do it to us, then we stop doing it. We stop doing it to other people. So I have just learned just to be consistent, for the most part. But I gotta be honest, it is certain things that I don't really like how people be moving. And sometimes I'll stay away from it. Because I'm like, yo, I don't really know where this person coming from. So just to be on the safe side, I might need to part ways respectfully. But like I say, you want to know who I'm talking about? Let that person come in this chat, and I'll let you know. I'm talking about you. But like a lot of times, people are cowards, um, and they know they on some BS, and they want and they know it. See, what I hate about people, when you have tried to be cool with people, you try to show yourself friendly to folks and show not everything, but you show kind of who you are. Because I'm not gonna show you everything, but for the most part, if a person you meet is cool or you like their vibe or whatever. And when they start doing what they doing, you act as if you never talked to me or met me. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, dude? What the hell is wrong with you, lady? You know? I just hate when people do that. And that's how I know that a lot of times people don't be genuine from the start when they do stuff like that. People act as if they never talked to you, they never met you, they never spent time with you, they never did anything with you, and you're just like a brand new person to them after a while. And that's how you know when people are not really genuine. They had an ulterior motive. Hey Mar, how are you? That's how you know when people are not really genuine. And that's why I talk and deal and do what I do, because I know a lot of times people be on that BS. Then want everybody to appease you like you a queen or a king. I don't know you. But hey Lionel, I'm really one of those people. I keep it cute, but once you get me started, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. You done got me started. Selena feels like I ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah, you don't come through like you used to. You don't come through like you used to, Lionel. Maybe you've been busy working, or I don't know. You have a lot going on too, and I haven't really been on here like that, because I started back work. I took off today because I had another appointment I had to go to. But I'm gonna try to do tonight. Ready for Love. I mean, Love on YouTube. I need some contestants to come up. So if you're not busy, oh, you are more than welcome to come up. No, don't keep it cute. Wild out. No, I don't know if you want to see me wild out. It's not that attractive. When I wild out, it's not that attractive. I like to be cute. I like to be cute. I want wrinkles on my face, so I try not to get angry. But I'm just being straight up. Like, some of the things that people be doing, it just be it just bewilders me. I'm just say that. Shit. It just makes me feel like, is there any like genuine people? Like, seriously, is there any genuine people out here, or is everybody just on some BS? Is everybody just out to get what they can get? And once they don't get what they want or get from you, then it's kind of like, well, you this, you that. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. Or trying to put a jacket on you that don't fit. Like, I don't like that. You know what irritates me? Yeah, right, Lionel. You know what irritates me? When people are just disingenuous. And that's why I work so hard with always just being myself. And sometimes if there's some ways in me that I'll be like, you know what, I need to work on it, or I just need to keep it 100. I'll even critique myself. I'm not one of those people that think I have it all together and that I can't ever be wrong. I told y'all back in the day, I was real like a people person. Not a people person, but a people pleaser. And I would just try to go along to get along. That kind of thing. And now I'm just like, no, I'm getting older. So now like I said, my patience is getting kind of short with folks. And so I try not to ever be just blatantly rude, but some things it just needs to be said and dealt with. So, um, and people take, sometimes I think sometimes people take what you say in the wrong way anyway. So you might as well just say it. But sometimes I just get sick of it. I just get sick of it. Get sick of trying to play nice with folks. Like I said, I think most of the time people be on some true BS, and they're very disingenuous, and that's why I work so hard you know, to always just be myself, regardless of how I may not be very likable. You know, I'd rather be myself any day than be somebody that I'm pretending to be. So, and that's why I don't fool with too many people, and I move around. I move on from people because I just don't have the patience. Because too many people be on some BS for real. They want you to be real and all of this to them, but they can't do it. So I'm just saying, I ain't doing it no more. I ain't doing none of that. So, you know, I'm one of those people. I try to treat everybody nice. I try to. And I think sometimes people take your kindness for weakness. Sometimes I think that people, they just really, they really got you confused with somebody else. That's what I think. So when I feel that way, I'm like, I'm just gonna stay away, stay away. But I always want to just be real. I don't want to put on a facade. Hey, who is this? Martin Show. How are you? I don't understand why they have these handle names on here. I don't know who some of these people are, and I know you. I can't hardly I can't hardly see. You said, would you just say, okay, you said, would you just say right there, that's a simple, that, okay, you can't get what you want to get with you, move on. Oh, yeah, right. But back to what I was saying, I can't even see who it is. But Martin, is it Martin Show? I appreciate you coming in. Tonight I'm doing Ready for Love on YouTube with Selena. Hope you come by. I need some contestants. I need some contestants. Anybody welcome to come? You're welcome to come. Um, what I was about to say. Putting on my clothes now, but anyway, I'm not gonna be on here too long. Like I said, I'm not talking about too much of nothing, but just how a lot of people are. They be on that BS and say they say like real people when they not even real themselves. Look, I can tell you what's real on me and what's fake. I got a fake lace front, nails, and my eyelashes. So, is my personality fake? Absolutely not. Have I in the past tried to go along to get along? Absolutely. Because I'm not one of those people that like a lot of issues, a lot of problems with folks. But at the end of the day, I still am a person too. Once you get me going and I'm tired and you done piss me off and I try to keep it cute and you keep on with it, then you gonna get whatever comes with it because you did it. You did it. Yes, indeed. You did it. Because you know I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna try to keep it cute. Try. It's not a guarantee. But I'm gonna try. Yeah, I don't want no problems. That's why I mind my business and stay to myself. And I like it that way. What people need is a real life off of social media. Quit faking and shaking like you got something when you don't. Trying to make, trying to, trying to hide, as they used to say, was it high side or whatever they used to say back in the day. Trying to, trying to prep, act like you got this and that. Oh, I got this. Now, oh, I'm finna do this and all that BS with your fake self going around here. Now, people worried about a fake lace front when they have a whole fake life. It's amazing how people be worried about other people doing stuff with they bodies and with their head and their nails and whatever, and they live a whole fake life. Trying to act like, oh, I got this, I got that. Your fake self. So I never was one of those people that go around calling people fake because, like I say, there's some ways about me I have to get in check too. Some of these folks are just too disingenuous. They really are. And they don't mean no good. They don't mean any good. They just want what they can get from you. And once they don't get what they want, then it's a wrap. You the evilest person in the world. You a witch, you a clown, you a this, you're that, you're that, you're this. So I just learned to move accordingly to people. I don't get too excited about people that seem cool, because people that seem cool one month, the next month they're your worst enemy. Especially on here. You said that's internet for you. You can be right. Be whatever you want to be on here. I can tell you right now, I'm about to get married to a man that makes that's a millionaire, and we going on a yacht this weekend. We finna do this. We finna do that. I can show you some fake pictures of somebody else pictures. You ain't gonna see me, but you gonna see a yacht, and you gonna, see the water or something like that. You can think I'm on a trip with a millionaire on a yacht. That's how fake folks are. Or they'll act like they got a partner, and they act like, oh, we so in love, we doing this and doing that, and then you ain't seeing behind the scenes. Niggas fight every day. They fight every day. They really don't like each other like that, but it's convenient. And that's what folks do. They just fight. Just don't talk about it. Don't say nothing about it. Just leave it alone. I don't tell y'all a lot about my personal life because it ain't, first of all, it's not for the public anyway. And number two, I'm not trying to front, and act like, oh, I got this, I got that. I ain't doing all that. Hold on just a second. And see, I notice sometimes some people, they ghost watch or whatever because they be at work or whatever. But some people be ghost watching just to be nosy. You said just as the DoorDash, he's been doing it for a long time. You said DoorDash? Oh, that lady. She probably was. I mean, I don't know too much about her story, but I know at one time she was telling people to quit her job because she was making so much money. I'm like, girl, anybody that does that is a fool. Okay? First of all, make sure your bag is secure before you quit anything. I'm like this. I don't never quit a job unless I have another one around the corner. I'm not finna just quit a job. It would have to be a divine intervention for me to do something like that, where I know this is God saying, you need to quit this job. I got something better for you. I'm not doing it. It has to be divine intervention. Other than that, I'm not quitting no job unless I have another one. Like, that's stupid. And then some of these same women probably quit their job and maybe some men, they quit their job and listening to her. And that's why people don't realize influencers, you're very influential. That's why you're called an influencer. Okay? Influencer is someone that influences other people. You're influencing other people either to buy what you're selling, to do what you say, to persuade them to live a certain type of life, persuade. And she done told so many people to quit their job and try YouTube, be a content creator. This is hard work. Even with me just sitting up here talking, for some people, they don't even think it's entertaining anyway. They be like, oh, next. Let me go on to the beef. Let me go on to somebody hollering and screaming and cussing each other out for the umpteenth time. So, shoot, I mean, people are just silly. You got to use common sense. You can't just do stuff just because somebody else is doing it. That don't mean it's going to work for you. You know, you can have faith and high hopes. That's good. But you got to have some common sense and wisdom and discretion too. You just can't just do stuff just because somebody else is doing it. And maybe she was being fake because she was acting like, hey, KD, she was acting like she had it all together, making all that money, and that money slowed down because people are fickle. There's sometimes people will donate to me, and sometimes they won't give me a dime. So people are fickle. It's not just maybe they financial problems. Because I know with me, I don't be having money like that every time somebody go live to be giving people money. And sometimes I ain't gonna give no way because it's like you don't support me. But you know, I try to do stuff out the kindness of my heart. But at the end of the day, I'm about reciprocity. Let's just keep it 100. Some of these content creators don't give a dime to nobody else. Don't do nobody. Don't help nobody. Don't do nothing. And then want you to donate to them and support their channel. The devil is a liar. I ain't doing it. I don't care what nobody say. But a lot of times when I give, all of the time, I give because it's out of the kindness of my heart, and I like what you're doing. You know, I'm not expecting anything in return, but at the same time, why not have reciprocity for people that support you? To me, that's just selfish, and I don't care what nobody say. People, you sit up there, support their platform, they ain't got nothing ever monetary to give you. Now, I can understand. Now, you know, people take support different type of ways. They think, oh, if I give you a view, if I give you a like, you know, and especially, you know, I appreciate those that have joined, you know, memberships and stuff like that. I really do. And that's why I want to do the hey Natron. Right. KD. Right, chill. And you know, and chill, and like I said, he has a platform, and I didn't get to make it last Saturday because I was out and about. But I tried to go through there and share his live. See, that's showing some support too. And shout out to Slim. He sent me a cash app, but for some reason that app won't let me go in there and press the heart button. But shout out to him. Cause one day, you know, I don't have to tell what I did, but he support my channel, I support him. Now I might not too much like everybody that be in his chat, but I will support monetarily and you know and join his membership. But some of the you know people they so selfish, and to me that's selfish to me. I'm sorry, and you know people can take it the way they want to, but it is what it is. You helping people and they won't even. And I don't, you know, I don't see, especially in some of the places I go, they may have a lot of subscribers, but I don't see nobody over here really with 100K. You know, just very few people. So when you are a small country, hey Tay, you talking with your hands again? Nah, I'm getting ready because I'm about to go to the gym. But you know, if I wouldn't, I would be talking with my hands. But I don't understand folks chill. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't get it. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just sensitive. I don't know. But I have stopped doing it. Because I'm like, I'm not finna sit up here and support no Negro or Negress. And you ain't even supporting my platform. Like, the devil is a whole liar. So I ain't doing it. Tired of being nice, tired of being supportive, tired of being you know. And I thought it would be easy for you, chill, because you a man. See, and most of the time, if you a man, you gonna get, to me, more support from women, and you gonna get more support. You gonna get a lot of support from men too, that like your content. Um, but I guess in your case, maybe not. You know, and you trying to start out, you trying to do something different. Negroes won't even shout you out. You ain't going around looking for it either, but it would be nice. Especially, I've always been a person believing networking, so I don't ever mind telling people to put their links in the chat. And I tell people that all the time. I said, don't not look for me to tell you. I tell Chill, and Chill know, hey, hey, Rollo, because you was acting funny too. So I'm just gonna keep it 100. I don't have no problem with you, buddy, but you was acting kind of strange. But how you doing? I'm glad to see you. You said, you said, hey, King Miles. You said, right, when my grandchildren want something, yeah, right. Selena, what have you been doing? And I have, yeah, I wish I had the charisma. I thought I did. I thought I had some charisma, but shit, I guess I don't. You know. Um, Now, some people suggested, hey, Cutting Ed, some people suggested that I should walk around with some Daisy Dukes and a little shirt, and maybe that would give me some views and stuff. But don't nobody. I don't want to do that. If you don't like what I got to say, if you don't like my content, then that's fine. Can't do no more than that. Mm-hmm. So hey, but it's all good. Um, I don't know what people be got going on, so I just know that I ain't in no mess with nobody. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just trying to survive, just like I told you. Survive and be the best person I can be. So I don't be trying to be fake with folks and phony and be doing no spells, all that behind the scenes. I don't do that kind of stuff. I just be just a young lady trying to make it. But anyway, who is this? Hey, Wayne with the braids. Oh, how long have how long have I been on mute? I thought I was off mute. I'm trying to get me a new computer, but I'm gonna get that on my own. I'm not gonna be asking I'm not gonna ask y'all to do that. You know, now if you want to, you can. But I'm gonna try to get it on my own. But I have my work computer. When I went back to work, they gave it back to me. So I guess they didn't think I was coming back to that school district. And so they took the computer, then they gave it back to me when I came back. But because I was gonna take another position, but I'm gonna just go ahead and try to buy me one. Um, get me a new computer and stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I just be trying to find ways to do things on my own. Because I understand too, people ain't got it like that. Hell, some people don't have it like that. Now some people, you the boss chick, you the boss man, you got it going on. You making six figures, you got this, you got that, you can drive this, you can drive that, you know. You ain't driving around with a trash can. You doing good for yourself, right? But some of us, we just taking it one day at a time. You know, we just trying to get through the day. I'm one of those people. I'm striving to do. I'm not where I need to be, but I'm definitely not where I used to be. What the hell am I doing? I'm getting the wrong. I'm trying to make this another protein shake, and I'm getting the wrong one. Lord have mercy. Well, I appreciate you so much, Wayne with the braids. But like I said, for some reason, unless I'm twerking or showing some boobies, it's hard for a pimp out here. You said, okay, cool, now I can hear you. Okay. It's hard out here for a pimp. When you're trying to make money for the rent. Oh Lord. I trip myself out sometimes. And I don't even think I'm that funny. But I try. Get my big butt to that gym. And I really try not to be fussing with y'all. I really don't. I don't want to come off like I'm fussing at people, but I just have to call a spade a spade. Like, come on now. I just gotta call it for what it is. I just gotta call it for what it is. How I see stuff, you know what I'm saying? You get out here, they like to, donate for some BS, but when it come down to like what y'all want to see me doing, what am I doing that y'all don't think I'm doing? What do you think I need to do? Just asking. I'm just asking y'all. What do y'all think I need to do? You know, like I said, I'm trying to do different things, like with the love and YouTube, trying to do that. What do y'all think? What do y'all want to see? Because, I get it. Some people may not like your content, which they have their right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody have a right to choose what they like and what they don't. To choose to watch what they want. What do y'all want to see? Because I don't really feel like I'm where I need to be sometimes. You know? They're not. But, yeah, I'm out and about right now, so I'm on my way down here. I definitely got to get a workout. Sweat some of these toxins out. So put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me. If you can put a 1 in the chat, please let me know. So yeah, but depending on where I am, it might lose connection. I'm not sure. So if it lose connection because I'm going to another location, and for some reason the towers there, they just be messing all the way up. So what this heifer, she just stopped her car right there. She better hold on too. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get that workout done. And another thing I gotta get is one of those phone connector things. You know, the things that you put on your dashboard so it can hold up your phone. This old ragged one I got, boy, I got it. Paid $30 on this thing, and it don't even. I don't know what happened to it. Just messed up. Look at this idiot. They get in front of me and then they go slow. That makes a lot of sense. Big mama, she over there in a way. But back to what I was saying. I don't even know what I was talking about. Hell, I'm just talking. Y'all might as well ride with me. Thank you, Tay. Y'all might as well ride with me until my. And thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Tay, put your. Look at this fool driving all fast. Tay, put your link in the chat, and for people to sub up to you. You have a gaming channel, so make sure you put that in the chat. I always tell if you're a mod and you're a content creator to put your channel in the chat. You said you want a new computer, baby mama. You know I'm coming to Dallas now. Any more room for me and them jeans? Respect to Selena. You have a great day, baby. Thank you, Russell. I appreciate it. Yeah, I used to see you all the time. I don't know where you be. I guess you be in the bushes. Or you be in that other BS. Where you be? Where you been going, Russell? I hope you have a good day. I hope everybody has a good day, really, because, honey, we all trying to make it out here in these streets. Everybody, truck drivers, teachers, police officers, everybody. It's rough out here sometimes. Yeah, I always put your channel in the chat because I believe in networking. It ain't all about me. It ain't all about, I like to help other people too. Because you will bless me. See, I'm not selfish like a lot of these content creators. When I sit up here with they selfish ass, I always got their hand out and don't do nothing for nobody else. So, like I said, tonight, I'm going to try to do that. I got to see what's going on with my app. Why it's buffering like that. But I want to try to do a little giveaway tonight and give back to somebody. I might have to do a game. Hey, Justin, how are you? I might have to do a game and see, because who can win, like, I guess whatever number I come up with, who's close to the number and stuff like that. Or I might can ask you questions, so if you actually listen to me, you would know. Like, what's the saying that I always say most of the time, unless I'm pissed off at the end of my live? I always say, love you to Reese's Pieces. Like, if you listen to me, there'll be some key things that, you probably listen to, or you'll get, if I ask the question. I have a Android. I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. Hopefully I can go. I might have to exchange to get me another phone. I've been saying that. I did pay the extra $10 for the upgrade because I need to really get something better than this. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know if it's the service or the darn phone. So don't you bring your ass out. I don't know what it is. So I'll figure it out. I'm going to go and change or whatever. But if you can still hear me, I hope you can. Just put a 1 in the chat. Sometimes I don't know if I'm still on and off. I could be talking a whole 30 minutes and people ain't heard now one thing I said. Oh, Lord, heard this old Mexico bus. Okay. Go ahead with your big bus. Okay, you can hear this bus going to Mexico. So we'll show y'all. But I don't want, you never know. You don't want people knowing where your location is. People so weird. You could, you'll be in Dallas, somebody in Dallas be trying to find where you at. They weird ass. What's wrong with folks? Hey, Billy. Cell phones. I don't know what it is, Mar. I don't know what this is. I just know it's an Android. To be honest with you, I don't know what it is, though. I don't know if it's a Galaxy or what, but I wanted to get a newer version of this phone, and I'm gonna try to go back and get it. But I think sometimes the towers for Spectrum, look at this idiot just jumping in front of folks, this big truck. Some of these folks need to stay off of the streets. They are retards. And that's why when I go places, people I already know pick me up, we'll share the gas or whatever. I'm not, well, the man picking me up, I ain't sure no gas, but that's why I don't really like driving, because I know my people irritate me too much, the stuff they be doing, jumping in front of you. Like, where did you come from? Like, what the hell? So I just it ain't for everybody. I just say that. But I'm getting ready for I'm gonna try to be cute tonight. I'm looking forward to it tonight. I really am. Who is this that gave me $50, Lord? Wait a minute. Who is this? Oh, thank you, Russell. Thank you, everybody. Let me put a heart on that. I don't want to run into nobody. Cause you know how I am about road rage. Dang, I can't even put a heart on it, Russell. I gotta get somewhere and you said launch on me today. You still love me. You said, but the answer, what'd you say? Boy, the answer married. I don't fool with, as much as people like to think I'm a hoe, I don't fool with married men. I don't fool with married men, honey. I don't play that. Shout out to Russell. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to, I think somebody else gave something. Tay, whoever else. I think somebody gave something. Yeah, I don't fool with married men, honey. But I tell you one thing, some of these same people that be talking about me probably do. And they probably can't get no type of man. They worried about me and who I'm with and who I'm not with. You don't know what I got going on in my real life because I don't talk about it. Ain't none of y'all, it ain't nobody's business unless I choose to tell people. You know, you got these haters on here, they'll be talking about what you ain't got and what you can't get a man. Nigga, I got options. You can't. You don't. And I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything like that, but that's when, people they ain't got no business and they hate us because they so worried about other folks and what they think they ain't got. I don't know what I got going on. I just don't display everything because, again, I'm a private person. Now, marrying somebody, being with somebody, to me, oh Lord, I'm dealing with somebody with a handicap and they driving like it's the school zone. We not in the school zone, ma'am. Um, when you are committed to someone like that, you're gonna have to take you can't be with somebody just because it feel good at the time. You don't feel like being alone. Oh hell no, I gotta get past this person. I don't know what they got going on, but beat up. Shit, ain't nobody got time for that. I had to get from around that person. That person going like they in the school zone. Then when I drive on the side of them, then they want to speed up. Well, you should have been speeding up in the first place. The hell? Some ignorant. Oh, let me stop. Let me stop, Jesus, because I already know. I'm already, in some people's mind, I'm already demonic because I done said something like that with they demonic self. Let me get on out. Yeah, now this person going like they going like they in the school zone. It's school is still going on. And then when I try to go past them, then they want to sped up. No, keep going the same. Just let me get out. Let me get out your way. Let you get out of my way because you driving like you retarded. Hey, Kuda. You said agree, like the singer Genuine said, it's none of your business. Right. And I don't care what these people doing. If you are driving like you are slow and you just being inconsiderate, don't get mad if I want to go around you because you should have been going the speed limit. To me, that's how I feel about it. You didn't want to get mad at somebody and speed up. Should have been going that. You should have been already going the speed limit. I don't care. Don't come up to me and say nothing because it's on and popping. But you got to be careful about that because we are in Texas and it's an open carry state. So just because you got your piece don't mean they don't have theirs. So you got to be careful. Oh, it's about to rain in Dallas. We're getting some showers. And thank God. Maybe it'll cool down. Because it has been really hot down here. Like one day it was like 101. I'm like, Lord, I'm ready for October. I'm ready for my birthday. That's in November. That's when it really kind of cooled down. That's when winter is on its way. I like fall and I like the winter too. Praying that it's snow and ice so we won't have to go to school. Stay in my bed. But yeah, I'm looking forward, God willing, into that winter and that fall and winter. Do you see me come? Mother, oh, if you hit my car, it's on and popping. No. Hey, Alan. You said Selena acting like Martin Lawrence in Blue Cross. I said Blue Cross, Blue Street. Move your busted vehicle out the way. Move, move, move. Right. That song Ludacris. Every time I be thinking, that song Ludacris be in my head. So, like, move. Get out the way. Get your ass out the way. I gotta see who this is. Seem like this person now. And I'm real paranoid when I'm driving too, because I be trying to see if somebody following you and stuff like that. You be kind of trying to check things out, but you don't know what these supposed to be on. Yeah, it's starting to rain up here, honey. Shout out to Russell and Wayne. This bitch. Oh, excuse me. Let's see where this helper. Where's she going? Girl, you better watch where you going. You better not hit my car. I tell you that. You helper. That's probably that lady that I had to get. Let me see what this hoe. Excuse me. Okay, it's raining. Had to see where she was going, because it seemed like, I don't know if that's that same heifer that was driving all slow. Let's see where she going. Because, girl, you don't want none of this. Dang, I just left the house and it's already raining. Like, Lord. Okay. Ooh. Shoot, I could probably do that's why I need to get that phone thing and that phone stand in my car, so y'all can see me driving and stuff. Cause I probably can do a whole comedy skit on that. Is that same lady? Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I don't know. Let's see. You said phone out. Yeah. Wow, Selena, you make. Oh, Lord. And I'm working on it because, I only get real aggressive when I drive. Or, yeah, of course, when somebody pisses me off, but I only really get aggressive when I drive for some reason. I don't know. It just brings out the beast in me. I don't mean no harm. I be praying for self-control. I need to really just let stuff go when these people be doing stupid stuff they be doing. Let's say you remind me of a character in a video game called Crazy Taxi when it I don't even know. Crazy Taxi. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to look that up. Crazy Taxi. Well, anyway, guys, I love y'all to Reese's Pieces. Thank you so much for those who, being on my platform. Tomorrow, like I said, tonight, not tomorrow, tonight I'll be doing, ready, tonight I'll be doing not Ready for Love. I keep getting that mixed up. Love on YouTube. And I will be doing that tonight. So I hope if you guys have time, y'all will come on through. I would really appreciate it. I hope that somebody comes up. I won't have to beg anybody to come up. And somebody will already be ready. And wanna just have a good time with me. I should be in a good mood. I should be in a good mood. I'm gonna get on out of here and get to my location, guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye.